Well, hello and greetings. I'm back again. So, I just got done watching this young lady. Looks like she's around 25 or she's in her 20s. She's young. She just did a video that I was interested in. She made a vlog talking about her and this guy that was dating. And she says that one day her and the guy was talking about spicing things up in their relationship. And I was very interested in what she had to say, especially because she said, because of what she said, what happened the night that they decided to spice things up in their relationship. So she says that she owns a lot of sex toys. Now, I was very interested in her video when she was talking because, like I said, one of my ex-boyfriends, the very last ex-boyfriend that I broke up with before I moved on this side of town, I made a video one day about him, and I said, one day when we were about to get intimate and he would light candles and run me a bubble bath and put rose petals all over the bedroom and the bed and stuff. And I said, this one particular night, me and him was about to get intimate and he wanted to do the 69. We all grown, so I'm just telling it like it is. And I said, this particular night, it had me questioning his sexuality because of something that he did. But that's my story. But her story was, she says that her boyfriend at the time told her to take one of her sex toys that's shaped like a man's wiener and put it in his butt. Now, she says that she can't believe that he let her do that to him. But I'ma just say she must be the nicest person in the world, because it couldn't have been me. Hell no. If I'm dating somebody and they ask me, they try to discuss with me that they want me to do something like that to them, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to ghost them. I'm going to tear up their phone number. I'm not gonna talk to them anymore, because for you to want me to do you that way, it's disgusting. And it must mean that you've been in some kind of activity with another man, even though you're a man. Whether the activity that you experienced was in jail or out when you're not in jail. But it's, and I was just watching her video and it reminded me of something. Not too long ago, I had, I'm going to say back in the month of April or May, this guy on Star Maker, and I did make a video about him. This guy on the singing app Star Maker and we became friends on the app. But then he wanted to get personal And he also wanted my phone number, so I gave my phone number to him, and he gave me his. We started talking on the phone. Now, this really disappointed me. Disappointed me because in the beginning, when we first started talking to each other, and all we're doing is talking, because he thought that I was going to take a flight out to where he's from and what his hometown is, called New York. He thought I was going to take a flight out there and come see him, and I said, no, I'm not. He's like, well, I'll come to Houston, Texas, and I'll take a flight out there and come see you. I'm like, no, you don't have to, because I don't be knowing these people. I've only had one singing app romance with a guy, and he turned out to be a hoe. So he was trying to get with me and another chick and this chick and that chick, about 5 chicks at once. But he claimed I was the main chick that he wanted to talk to. He called the others friends. But this other guy that I started talking to back in April, he and I used to talk. We exchanged phone numbers. But the month of May came, and I guess he felt so comfortable with me that I wouldn't judge him, to the point where he sent me a video of him doing the nasty with another man. And yeah, I made a story time about this not too long ago. Like I said, I was disgusted. I threw up after seeing that. I threw up. So, right after he showed it to me, and he saw that I didn't call him back, and I didn't text him back, because I just couldn't believe what he sent me. So, he calls me, he's like, I said, I'm going to have to talk to you another time. I just threw up. And I just said that I ate something that didn't agree with me. Which was, the truth was, it was really him that had me disgusted and had me feeling sick to my stomach. Every time I see him on the singing app, I still get sick to my stomach, because I always think about, that video that he sent me to my phone. And I can remember so clearly, he was behind this man that he had bent over, this older man. And this man who he had bent over had a large ass, just like a female. And it's like, as soon as I saw that, like I said, I threw up. I threw up my guts, because I just couldn't believe that he sent me that. And him, I could tell he's some kind of sicko, a mass murderer, or he's crazy, because at the time, the only thing he had on in the video was this Batman cape. and he didn't have nothing else on. But it was just so nasty. It was so nasty. I mean, I've heard stories about, you know, some people when they went to jail and they participated in it. I've heard stories like that, but just never thought I would just see something like that. That was so fucking disgusting. And like I said, I just couldn't believe that he had the audacity to feel so comfortable to send me a video to my phone like that. But the main part of this moral of the story is what I'm trying to say is like I just got done watching this lady video, this young lady in her 20s, and she's talking about how she said her and her boyfriend wanted to spice things up. I just got done watching the video. And it triggered me to make this video because I kind of want to expose the guy. Because it's like, I kind of want to expose him because when he saw that after he showed me that video, 2 weeks later, I wasn't talking to him as much. I wasn't texting him as much. I wasn't answering his phone calls. I was, being distant. So he got mad. And he texted me a bunch of curse words, called me a whore and a bitch and all kind of names and stuff. I called him some things too. The main word that I didn't call him was gay because he know what he is. He gonna ask me how do I feel about seeing him have sex with a dude. He's like, don't get it twisted. I like women. And I'm not gay. I'm not into men, but I just like to have sex like that. I'm like, if that's not gay, I don't know what you call it. That ain't what I said, but I just told him I'm like, that's your fetishes. That's your fantasies. That's what you like. But I told him I don't think anything about it. I said, because I've never seen anything like that ever in my life. I mean, I've heard about it. I've heard about men doing it with men, and the majority of the time when I've heard stories is because when two men are in jail and then they feel the need to do that Brokeback Mountain bullshit. But I never thought I would see some motherfucking Brokeback Mountain bullshit like that. And it's like, I kind of want to expose him. But I did block him off my Singing Out page. I did block him out of my phone. He tried to call me from other text now numbers and tried to text me and still trying to holler at me right after me and him had that argument and stuff. And I'm like, I don't understand why he trying to still pursue me when he's into men. And it just hurt me because it took him a minute. It took him a minute to show that side of him. I didn't even know he was into men until he showed me that video. Until he texted that video to my phone. And like I said, every time I think about it, I just want to throw up. I just want to throw up. Because that was so disgusting. And he got me fucked up. But y'all, I done seen a lot of crazy shit in my life. Nothing crazier than that. about to end this video. This is my second vlog. Until the end, y'all stay blessed.